Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Scholars of the South Tigris playthrough. We're continuing on our playthroughs of the body of books. I'm sorry, the Moonsaga, and doing body of books playthrough for Scholars. So we have the game set up here. Because of the board extension, the AI board ends up getting a little cut off. So I have a dice up here representing what the scrolls of each type that the AI has. So he's going to start with one Chinese scroll. And in fact, I'll read you the back. We have to go on the scholar level. So scholar level has 1 influence in the orange guild, 1 influence on the scroll in the purple guild, 1 influence on the scroll adjacent to the neutral marker, 1 gold on each of the two left neutral translators would be these two. This is the one we started with. Starting scroll Chinese, and then dice sum is going to be 3. So we're going to put that there. They start with 1 Chinese scroll, which I have marked down. I have them saved down here, but because of the space on the screen, on the deal, won't be able to see them. So we're introducing back in the black track in what is that stuff called? What is it called? Experience and such. So let's go ahead and read the excerpt here, and then I'll get into everything else for our setup. So it says, and if you remember, we had the option to go with the, I think, a chemist or the mathematician, and I had to go with my math buddy there. So, or learn more about mathematics or chemistry, and I went with mathematics. You push away through scrolls in front of you, your mind racing and your body fatigued. The long days of travel and study have worn you down, and new revelation seems as far from you as the shores of Greece or the sands of Egypt. You let your mind wander, and as peace settles on your thoughts, you are drawn away from the pile of your master's scrolls on the table and out into the city. Your feet follow the familiar steps that lead you down the bank of the Tigris, the constant flow of currents, the music of the water's dance. You sit and take it all in. You're doing too much. You let out a laugh as the wisdom of your mentor heralds his arrival at your on quiet feet. He groans slightly as he sits beside you. I mean it. You've worked hard these past years, and learn much. You may even know things I do not, he teases. It is time for a new approach, Al-Kindi suggests. Your study, translating, and writing have been great value, and your own scientific theories are starting to emerge. Perhaps it is time to let some of it go and take to sharing what you know, maybe your own student. Pictures of you sitting at the center of a circle, teaching younger minds swirl through your mind. You, a mentor, are you ready? Are your theories organized enough to share? Are your steps soft enough? So for setup, of course, we do the epic version, which is what we normally play. We're on the scholar difficulty, which we just went over. We're going to give ourselves this starting translator, so it's the Greek, Hebrew, Syriac one, and this starting card. So we're going to start with 9 dice, plus the black die in our bag. 1 red, 1 blue, and the rest white. We're going to draw 4, get a gold, 5 silver, a yellow, and white worker, and then we're going to draw another die from the bag. We have our starting experience there. And then we'll replace your action card with, we would have gotten the medicine action card, but actually we get to replace and upgrade it to this one. And then the bonus goal is to have 4 upgraded action cards, including the one we started with. And in solo, you can only have 3 anyway, so this is the only way we'd get all 4. So that is what we're going to have to go for. We're going to be focused on upgrading. So let's go ahead and get started here. We need our dice and draw from our bag, so we need 7 of these. There's 5, 6, 7, and that. We start with the Sanskrit scroll, which is what we randomly got assigned to us. There's 4. Okay. We're going to get a gold. We're going to get 5 silver. We're going to get a yellow and white worker. And we're going to draw another die from the bag. And we're going to hop into it. Okay. That's great, because we got nothing but our... we got all our colored dice. All right. So, what do we want to do here? Purple. That's rough, because I need to interact with purple, and they kind of got it blocked off. But there's a couple of Chinese scrolls, which wouldn't be bad. I can go from Greek, Hebrew, and Syriac. That's what I've got. So there's Syriac to Arabic, of course. There's Chinese to Persian. Who all does Arabic? That's like my first go-to, see who does Arabic. Okay, I think maybe she does Chinese, so I might go for her. So, heck, why don't we do this right now? We're going to use our I want to say coffee. It's not coffee. Our medicine card. We're going to use our black die out of 4, which increases to a 7. And we get an experience for placing this out. And we're going to use our 7 to hire this translator. And we're going to hire her and place her. I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to place her here. Going to get us 2 gold. Give us a good start there. Okay. Let's see what the AI does. There are 3 scrolls. They're going to translate a... Oh, I had to put their marker out. There we go. Sorry about that. They're going to translate a Chinese scroll, which will be this one, which is fine because they get rid of that for me. And they're going to drop down 2 gold. Chinese. That one. And then coming back around here, they'll drop it on mine, give me the silver. This bumps up to a 2. So they've got 2 Chinese ones now. And then this is already retired, which is a way to start the game. Okay, which means we could get somebody over there, but we need to be able to... Oh, and this time I did include the promo tiles for around the House of Wisdom. I think that's what it's called. I got some promo tiles there to get me some stuff. So we have nobody go. We have her to go to Persian. We have nobody go to Arabic yet. And I do need to interact with this person at some point. Okay. I don't think this is going to happen right off rip. Chinese to Persian, Persian to Arabic. We could interact with orange. Okay, we're going to do this for here, and we're going to do this 6 to get this person. And we're going to spend 3 silver to go here, which is going to get me a yellow die immediately and get to burn a white die. That's fine. We burn a white die from our bag. And that is our translator. And then we're going to translate... Oh, that's Chinese. I need to... Okay, we'll work it out. We'll figure it out. I need to get something here and we'll translate. Okay. They're going to move forward. Are there 5 translators? There are. So they're going to place out this here. And then they're going to place a gold on this person. And this person retires. Okay. I need to figure out how to get up the orange track, and I need to translate in purple, and I can't do either of those. And I've got no money. We could use what we have to go up on orange to make an effort for that. I can make that 2. I can make it 8. Do I make it 10? I've got no money. Probably just gonna have to run purple and get some cash. Or I can move around and land on it. Nope, there's no spots for cash either. I'd like to go up this track if I could. We'll have to think about how we want to do this. I got my thoughts confused and I was trying to translate that, but I need to translate a purple. So I did all this stuff for orange. I mean, I could translate that Chinese scroll. I might as well. I mean, I could do it just to do it. I mean, let's do it. I'll go up on green. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We're going to do this to translate. And we're going to drop these 2 down for orange. We're going to go Chinese to Persian, Persian to Arabic. This is translated, so we immediately will go up on green, and then I get to go on green again, which lets me go up on any other one. And I pull a die from that one, so that comes out. That's Dunskies, and then the end of my turn, she's done. I'll get 2 silver for doing something. Let's go here, because that means that I can basically place out something for 1 less silver, which would be a big deal. Okay. Are there 7 translators? There are not. So they're going to pull out a Sanskrit one and place it out on a 1, which will be that one. Ooh, that one gets me a black die. I like that one. Maybe when I take her. And I need to interact with her anyway, but I can't hire her. Can I? I can't hire her, unfortunately. So I need some money. So we're going to place... Oh, and I took that spot for that, so we're not going to be able to this turn. That's okay. That is A-okay. Because we'll do something else. Do I want to go up on a track? Okay, this is going to let me activate here, which will let me take one of those. This will let me... I don't have anything for here. What would be the benefit of me going around on that? Nothing at the moment. I mean, I could here and get an experience and a worker. If I go here, what color would I want to do? I could take this one, make this a 6, and make that a 10, but then I don't have another gold. So I might not want to do that yet. But if I... Actually, this is what we're going to go here and get ourselves a gold. And use these to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got my gold for that. That's going to let me draw a bag from the die from my bag, and it's going to let me take a die of my choice to my hand. And I'm going to take the color red. Okay, and I get a silver for going around that, or for activating that. Then I'm going to use a blue. I'm going to boost this up to 6 and then make that 10 and spend 2 gold to go up on this twice. Although then I'm losing a gold for... Maybe I do this to get a gold. Okay, I think I got a plan. Okay, we'll figure it out. They're going to move 2. Are there 3 things? There are not, so they're going to look for a Hebrew one to place out. There is no Hebrew, so they're going to go to Persian. There is a Persian. They're going to place the Persian here for 2 perp. This is going to flip. Oh, and I could get that Persian one, couldn't I? I could have. I can't now. Okay, we're going to place out this orange here with these 2, and I'm going to boost this up and make this a 6. So that makes it a 10 total. I'm going to spend 2 gold, go up on this track twice. That gets me influence somewhere. I'm placing that influence on this Persian one because I need to translate it in purple. And then I'm going to also get 2 silver. Okay, that's my go. They're going to take a turn. They're going to move 2. Are there 6 translators? There are not. So they're going to get a Syriac translator because I don't think there's one out. And they're going to place it on the 4, which will be that one. Okay, so we're going to rest. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This one goes here. Okay, we resolve this first. So this is going to be on this track. I can buy one of these or get 2 experience. I can spend 2 silver. That goes around that track. Unfortunately, I have to put them here and I have to spend if I want one of those. And I can't buy either of these. I don't have enough. So we're just going to take the 2 experience. I don't want to have to pay to put some stuff down there. So we're going to take 2 experience for that. That's fine. Here, we're going to gain a white die to our bag. That's totally fine. Here, we're going to spend a worker for a gold. We're going to take another white die to get 2 silver. We're going to spend a gold to go up on a primary color track. We're going to go up on the red track, which gets me another gold. And then we're going to draw 5 dice from the bag. And I already have 1 out, so it's only 4. Yeah, okay. And then these all go back. Whoops. You have to open the bag to put the dice in the bag. I'm going to try to get that translator like on my next go. Okay, they're going to rest. So let's flip this over. It's going to move 1. I'll remove this. Then they're going to move their dice sum back, and they're going to take this translator, and we'll shuffle their deck up. Okay. Okay. Unlike the last game when I was able to get my translation off on the first go, I did not get to do it this time. But Persian wouldn't be bad. I'll need somebody go from Persian to Arabic, so I'll need to get her as well. But I'm going to go for her right now because I really want her ability. So she's what, 1? Oh, that's easy. Okay. We'll go here again, and we'll drop our 1 down here, and we'll buy her. And I've got just enough. Why don't we do, whoops, I think that was a 4. Okay. Why don't we, I want to get rid of a white die. Why don't we go here? So we'll get rid of a white die. And get a blue die to our hand. Okay, perfect. All right. The AI is going to go. There are 3 scrolls, so they're going to go for Syriac. There's no Syriac. They're going to go for Chinese, then Sanskrit. So they're going to take this one. Just going to put that there. They're going to drop 2 gold down on Sanskrit. So boom. Nobody here. Nobody here. Put it on there. I get a silver. That's their go. Okay, 3 silver. I could put something out, which I could get. Again, I have nobody go to Arabic yet. So I need somebody to go to Arabic, which would require a lot of me to do that. We're going to spend this and get her. I'm going to spend a silver to put her here. She's my Arabic. And I get to turn black dice into green dice. So I can just focus on getting black dice and not any other colors. Oh, I get my white worker off there for interacting with that. Perfect. If I can get a purple one, that would be great. Then I can just use my black dice for all kinds of stuff. Okay, we're going to go 2 around here. That means they're going to take this, get purple influence, and take this card. Okay. Are there 6 translators? There are. So they're going to put influence on that card, and they're going to put influence in orange. Okay. So I've got no money. How do we want to play this? I got to get up purple somehow. Or not purple. I got to get up orange. The Persian. Nobody goes to mine goes from Persian to anything because she goes Persian to Chinese, but I have nothing I can go to with that Persian scroll. Okay. Could do Greek. There's no Greek up there. There's 1 Greek up there, but I don't have the cash to get it around. I mean, I guess I could. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if we did this? That's purple 8. So we're gonna go all the way around here. We pass on that. So that's 2 silver plus a silver for taking the action. So 3 silver. We spend 4 silver. Place this Greek scroll out here, which gets me a gold and 2 orange. I get to go up on red. Okay. They move forward. Are there 5 scrolls? There are not, so they're going to get a Greek one. There's no Greek. They go for Hebrew. There's a Hebrew scroll. That Hebrew scroll go on the green one. Okay. I don't think I'm doing any translating this turn. Excuse me. Yeah, I kind of stuck myself here a bit. Because I don't have a white workers. I think I'm going to have to just rest. Alright, we're going to rest. Okay, 1. I'll leave that one there and dump that one. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to do this. I've got 4 here. That one costs 3. I'm going to buy this for 3. So at the end of the game, I'll get to go up on both of these tracks. I'm going to tuck that here. I'm going to tuck that here. Then those will refill here, and I think they just refill now. I don't know if Okay, they refill. Here we go up on red, which gets me a white worker and another color. We're going to take a red worker. I get a silver. I get a white die and a gold. And then I draw 4 dice. Okay. Are there 7 translators? 2, 4, 6, 7. There are, so they're going to get 2 silver and put gold on the leftmost neutral, which is that one, and that retires. Okay, I got to translate, and I'm like kind of goofing around right now. Greek to Syriac. Syriac to Arabic. I could take that Greek one, which is what I had, which I need orange for, which I can do. And I need to go up on orange anyway, but it's not going to let me go up on orange. We'll place this here, and we'll do that exact thing I just said. So those will go there with this. It's going to get me an experience. This is going to be, we're going to translate this Greek one, so we're going to go from Greek to Syriac, and then Syriac to Arabic. So this Greek one gets done. I get orange influence, which lets me take the majority, and I get to go up on red, which gets me this, which gives me a gold or place a gold on somebody. I could place a gold on her to finish her off, or I could place a gold on her to finish her off. And if I do that and I get a black die, I can go up on the orange track and then fast track that. So I'm going to place a gold on her from going up here instead of taking a gold. And then at the end of my go, this is going to be retired. We're going to stick her here. And then because I retired and I've got all 4 on this, I can either upgrade a card or take a black die to my hand and an experience. And the question is, do I want to upgrade one of my cards? I think I do. I think I do want to upgrade one of my cards because... yeah. I think I do. So let's do this. We're going to upgrade. We're going to get rid of this card and upgrade this one. So this is the one we get. We get the 2 experience. That flips over. This one's gonzo. And then this gets us turn a worker into a die of our choice. And then this flips down. And this slides down here. Okay. Nice. Okay. They're going to move 2. So they wrap around. This is going to take the most expensive, or the one worth the most victory points. They take this one. They drop a gold on this person. They take that card. And then they translate. There are 3 things to translate. So they're going to look for a Chinese one to translate. They can't do Chinese, so they do Sanskrit. They can't do Sanskrit, so they do Greek. They can't do Greek to do Hebrew. They're going to take this Hebrew one right there. We'll give them a die to keep track of that. And then Hebrew, they drop down a gold. Hebrew, Hebrew, Hebrew. And then here, and I get a silver for that one. And then that slides up. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Not bad. So my black dice will let me do some stuff here. So that's kind of what I probably want to get going, which that wouldn't be bad to get because it's just a free black die. But I think in the meantime, we'll do some other stuff. But I do need to go up orange if I can help it. I've got 3 silver. I'll get a silver so I can go around and put something up. What would I put in purple? We could do that Syriac one right in front, or I could do this Syriac one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can I get around there doing that? Yeah, let's do it. We'll go here. We'll drop these 2 down for 8. We're going to zoom around. I get a silver for that action. I also get to turn one of these into a die of my choice. I'm going to turn it into a... I guess a yellow die, because I don't have any yellow die. I have 1 yellow die. And then we're going to spend our 4 silver, 1, 2, 3, 4, to put this out. Here gets me a gold and an influence up here. And then I also get to go up on green, which gets me this, which is another green influence. Okay. All right, they're going to rest, so their dice sum moves forward. They're going to take the bottom card here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm not playing that wrong, right? I can place those at any columns I want to, right? When I'm traveling. But then whenever it's time to do a rest, does the House of Wisdom, wait, yeah, okay, never mind, we're good. Okay, so that's right. And then they will take this card. And I moved their dice sum already up. Okay. So I can translate that. I can't translate that Syriac when I don't have the colors. I have too many white dice, so I've got to start getting rid of stuff. Which seems like a duh, but I really need to. Okay. Is there anything up there to let me get rid of stuff? No, but I'm going to do this, and I'm going to dismiss this person for a black die and an experience. The black die goes to my hand, and then I get an XP. Okay, I can actually go here for 4. I could spend a gold to go up once and 2 silver. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. But I guess we're going to do it. Okay. The bot's going to go. Are there the 5 translators are R, so they're going to place this out in here. And they're going to place out a gold on their leftmost neutral, which is that one. Okay, we'll dismiss somebody for something. We will get a couple workers here. Okay, we're going to do this. And we're going to use this here as a 4. We're going to make this 4 black into an orange and spend a gold. And go up on the orange track. And get 2 silver. That's this action here. And then because we did that, we're going to get to burn a white die because we went up on that track. That's our go. They're going to go 2. Are there 6 translators? There are not. So they're going to look to get a Hebrew translator, which will be this one. And they're going to place it out on the 3. We're going to rest. I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten to a Caliph card, which there it is. First Caliph card comes out. We get that XP. So they're leading on this. They take the bottom thing. They're going to take this. They're going to lose a dice sum. We get a worker. I'll just take a yellow worker. Then here I get to choose. I'm going to take, ooh. Do I take the 3 points or do I take the purple die? I think I take the purple die. No, I take the 3 points. Wait, how many white dice do I have? I think I take the 3 points. They take a coin. And then here they get the purple die, which gives them a point and a dice sum, and I also get a gold. Okay. So there is the first Caliph. We're going to do resolve our stuff. So we're going to dismiss somebody. I'm going to dismiss her to burn a white die and pull 2 dice from my bag. No, I'm not going to do that one. I lied. I'm going to dismiss him to spend a worker to go up on green. I'm going to spend the white worker I have to go up on green, which lets me go up on any track now, which will help me get up orange. Here, I'm going to go up on. I'm going to get a white worker and a blue worker. Here, I'm going to spend a white worker for a gold. Here, I am going to spend. What do I want to spend? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend 3 to take this. So if I place a black die here, I get 2 coins. So if I place a black die, I get 3 coins. So I effectively don't need any money to run black dice around this. So we take that. And then here we get a white worker. Here we draw up. We have no dice right now, so we draw our 5 dice. And I'm going for that Syriac scroll here shortly. Okay. They move 2. That wraps around. They're going to take this here, which gets them an orange. And then this will refill. Are there 3 scrolls? There are. They're going to look for a Chinese scroll to do. They can't do that. They do Sanskrit. They take this one. Which bumps this up to a 2. And then the Sanskrit's going to be 2 gold. Nobody over here. Nobody over here. And they drop both of these down. They take both of them. Dang. Okay. All right. I like that one. That'd be cool because that'd just be going up on another track at the end of the game. Okay. We're definitely going to translate this time. So I'm going to use this to translate, and we're going to drop down these 2 for purple. We're going to go to the Syriac scroll that we placed out earlier. Syriac to Arabic. Go up on green. Lets me pull 2 dice. And I get to go up on 1 primary color. And then the primary color I choose will be yellow, and I'll get a silver for that. Okay. They're going to go. They move forward. Are there 5 scrolls? There are not. They're going to look for a Sanskrit one. They're going to take this one, pop it here, take that. This refills. Caliph time. Okay, so I get a silver because I retired. No, I haven't retired this one, so this gets a silver placed on it. And then they get 3 silver. 1, 2, 3. And then here, they're going to take the top one. I get a worker. I'll take a red worker. Here, they take the next one, and they move their dice sum. I get a coin. And then here, they take the bottom thing. They move their dice sum back and take this guy, and I get a gold. And then the turn is over, and she gets retired. So this lets me spend a silver for a gold. So I wonder if, okay, if I put it here, I can basically, I can't. I'm going to put it here. Or I could put it here, so when I go to translate, and if I'm short gold, I could spend silver to get the gold to translate. So I think that's the optimal, I think that's the best play for that there. It is a barren wasteland of translators at the moment. Okay. Okay, that was, I think, was that my go? No. That was their go. Our go now, because they did all that. That's right. Oh, and I think 3 of these. Wait, did I take these from my person and put them over here, or did I already have all this? I don't think I had all... I can't remember if I had all this or if I put it away. I'm going to say that I didn't have it, and if I did, then I just gave myself a big handicap, but it's fine. Okay. Hebrew to Arabic, Persian to... Okay, what is out here? Persian. I need Persian to something... Okay. We're going to hire somebody at some point. I need to get up on this track. Oh, this comes off because I did purple. I'm tripping. Okay. Because that was that Syriac one I did. Well, I could do these 2. Maybe this is the play. Maybe we place this here. We put these 2. We played this here. Was that a 4 or a 2? I don't know. I think it was a 4. We're going to put this here and make this a 6, and then that's a 10, and I spend the 2 here. This is going to become an orange. I go up on this twice, which gets me this, and it's orange influence, and then I get to take this, put it in my bag, and this card comes off. Okay, nice. Are there 3? There are 3. They're going to translate Persian. They can't. Yes, they can, so they can pay me to take that one. I'll let them take it. So we're going to take this one for Persian. And then, is there a Persian translator? There is. They pay me a silver for that. And then she retires. And then I'm going to stick this. I guess I could stick this here. I can spend a silver to put... Spend a silver to put an influence out. Okay. got a lot of silver here, so let's get some stuff going. I think if... I mean, there's only one person out here. So who do we want to get to translate some stuff? I'll get points at the end of the game for Chinese scrolls. There's one Chinese scroll out there. I could use... I need to upgrade my cards. That's the other thing, is I need to get some more upgrades going. So I need to go up on the black track. Go 1, 2 there. First things first, let's play this here. Or do I want to do that? Hebrew. Syriac to Arabic, Greek. I could get her to do Chinese, and then I can like burn some white dice, because I still have a good number of them if I get her paid off. So we'll go for that. We'll place this out with this 4 and hire her, and she will go here for 2. It gives me a red die, burns a white one from my bag. Okay. He rests. 1, 2, 3, 4. That goes there. And then dice sum goes back, and they take this one. Okay. We're going to go here, and I think I'm going to do... I don't have any black dice. That's okay. 1, 2, 3 would have been nice. Do we do that one? To remove a white die and get a black die? Or do I just put a scroll out? If I put a scroll out, do I go for the Chinese one? There's no way I can do 12, so I got to take the Chinese one up front, which is 2. Okay, we'll just put that. We'll put these 2 here. Oh yeah, we'll do this, because that's going to be purple too. I get a coin for doing the action, and then I go past this. Go 1, 2. It's another 2 coins for that one. And then so I spend 4. So I basically did that for 1 coin. Place this out, and we're going to place this out in orange. Yeah, we'll place it in orange. And I get to go up on the orange track. Nice. Okay. And I probably could even translate that this turn, could I? Nope, I need another gold. I could translate it with this. Okay. Are there 3 scrolls? There are, so they're going to translate a Persian scroll. There isn't a Persian, then a Syriac. There isn't a Syriac, so a Chinese. They're going to take the stinking one that I got. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. So they do that one, and then they are going to put some... Oh, this is my worker. They're going to put this down on here, which is going to get me a silver. Okay, well that's kind of silly, because I wanted to do that. Now I'm not going to be able to. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. We'll loop around and do something else. We'll use this with the 10. Orange 10. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we get 2 silver, and then a 3rd silver for that orange, and then this. We spend 4 silver to place this Chinese one out here again, which gets me an influence up here, which I don't take, but I get a gold. Which, did I give myself a gold the first time? I think I did. And then I go up on red, and then this refills. Okay. They're gonna take a go. They're gonna move 2. Which gets them this one, which puts the gold out, which they can't put a gold out because they have no neutral. There are not 6 translators, so they're going to hire a translator, and they're going to hire a Chinese translator at 2. There we go. We're going to rest. 1, 2, 3. Just going to discard that one. So not a lot of cards left. Okay, here we're gonna we can spend a worker to burn a white die, which we're going to. One orange. On orange, we get 2 gold. Here we get to dismiss somebody. We'll dismiss her to burn a white die and draw 2 dice from our bag. Okay. Here we get to activate over here. We're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take this one. So at the end of the game, we'll get to bump up those 2 tracks. This is going to go here. We get to go up on any one track. We're going to go up on the black track, which is going to give me a black die in my bag. And then we get to take this action, which lets us burn 2 white dice, or it lets us upgrade a card. We're going to upgrade a card because I want to get that goal. So if we upgrade a card, we're going to take this one and swap it out for this one. Oops. Which means when we play this card, we get a silver. We'll get those 2. This goes to our hand. This gets gone. And then we'll draw 5 dice plus 1, and we already have 2 outs. It's going to be 4. Okay, and these all go back in. Okay, and that flips down. So if I can get up on this and then take a rest action to upgrade my last card, or I can fill this row out, then I can get my last card and get the goal achieved. So it feels pretty okay. All right, there we go. They're going to move forward. They're going to, how many translators? There aren't any. Sanskrit on 3. They're going to rest this turn. Okay. So what do we want to do? Probably want to do some more stuff. So Chinese to Syriac, Syriac to Arabic. We could totally do that. We're going to do that here. And do this for orange. And we're going to go Chinese to Syriac, Syriac to Arabic. We're going to take this one. This is going to let us go up on red, which gives us a gold, and we can place a gold out. So we get a gold. We're going to place a gold on this person. And then we've done that. Our turn ends. Both of these people retire. So this black die could be green for this action, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. And then this is I can spend 2 white die, or spend 2 silver to remove a white die. So we'll place that here. So if I place a black die here, I could like cancel it out and remove 2 white dice. That wouldn't be bad. Okay. Cool. That's our go. They're going to rest, so they're going to take this. It's going to go 1. This gets removed. They move their dice sum down. They take this and get influence here. And then they're going to take influence on one of these cards, and they're going to go for the Sanskrit one. And then we'll shuffle their deck up. There's not a lot of cards left, so I mean the game is getting ready to really end. It's about to end. So I think I need to be able to go up on this track here. I need to be able to upgrade my card. So I'm kind of in an interesting spot here because I've got 2 more spots and I can upgrade one of my cards and complete that achievement. Or I can push up and then move my thing around and do it that way, because I can push up here and upgrade my last card. So maybe that's the play. So we place this here. I do a 4. Wait a minute. I make this right here is going to be a 9. I'm going to make it a black 9. So I'm going to go up on this track once and get 2 silver. So we're done there. They're going to move 1 space. There are only 2 translators. So they're going to hire a Greek translator onto 1. Okay, we are going to move... I got to go 11. That's kind of a bummer. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go here. Is that what I want to do? I need to make it 11. I can't. Yes, I can. We're gonna go here with this, this and boost this up to make that 11. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I do get a silver. And I can spend 2 silver, which I'm going to do to get rid of 2 white dice. Which I'm going to get rid of this one and this one. No, I guess I can get rid of these 2. One in my bag and the one there. And then I'm going to take this action. Well, it lets me bump up on the track. Never mind. Okay, I goofed that up. Well, we'll take this anyway. That's fine. I'll get a white worker, and I'll get a yellow worker. I misunderstood that. That's okay. It's not a big deal. All right, there we go. Whoops. They're going to move 2. There's only 3 translators, so they're going to get a Persian translator. They're going to place it out here. Okay, I need to be able to take that action. Yeah, that was kind of a misplay on my part. I mean, I suppose I could rest, and then that way I can just take that. Because I know the game's going to end soon. I mean, there's only 4 cards left, so half of those cards are Caliph cards. So let's go ahead and rest. There's Caliph. Okay. So is there a Persian? There is. Is there a Greek? There is. Is there a Chinese? There is. Okay, so I think nobody comes out on that, right? If nobody comes out on that, I think... We had a neutral translator is added to the leftmost empty space if there are already 10 translators there. For the last 2 events, the neutral translator should be added to the top 3. If all 3 are present, the top 1 picture is added. Okay, so she comes in on the leftmost space. Here, he takes the bottom thing, moves his deal down. I get a worker. Doesn't really matter what color I get. Here, he has the most. He takes the bottom thing. It moves his deal down. I get a silver. Now I have majority. Here, I take the top one. Oops. And then he gets a gold placed out there. Okay, so I rested. I get to get rid of a person to get rid of a white die. I get to take this action. I'm going to upgrade one of my action cards. We're going to upgrade... It really doesn't matter. We're going to upgrade this one. Okay, so I did achieve the thing because I've got all of my stuff now. We're going to go up on a track of our choice. We're going to go up on... red. We get a white worker, and then we draw 5 dice, and I have 1 plus another one, so 4 dice plus 1 more. Okay. Okay. Are there 3 things? There are. They're going to translate a Persian, then a Syriac, then a Chinese, then a Sanskrit. Oop, that goes there. So then with that, they drop down 2 gold on Sanskrit, which will be this one, and then there's none left, so they do this one. I'm sorry, they do this one. Okay. I would like very much to... Maybe I need to just get some people hired. And there's not much going on left. I mean, there's really not a lot left. We're going to play this here. We'll use this and this, this and this. And I'll spend a gold to go up on a track here. So let's me dispatch somebody. We're going to dispatch her. So we'll spend a worker to go... oh, no, not that one. We'll dispatch her to get 2 coins and a worker. And then we're going to hire somebody. We're going to hire... him. And I'm going to spend 4 to put him here to go up on another track of my choice. The track that I choose will be this one, which I'll get this and can place an influence out. We'll place an influence there. Okay, cool. They're going to rest. So they're going to take this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to go here. They're going to put influence out in orange. Oh, no, sorry. They're going to put influence in purple. They're going to put influence on a Persian scroll, then a Syriac scroll, which is the one that I wanted, so I'm going to have to pay him to use that. And then their dice sum, which I think I moved it already, goes down. Oh, my guy can go Greek, so that's fine. And I'll get the... Yeah, that's okay. I'll do the Greek one. That's okay. Okay. We'll go here, and for the Greek one, we'll drop those two. For purple, Greek to Arabic, which is boom, right there, we get this. This bumps us up twice, which gives us influence here, which we take. Because we go up on it from this, and oh no, we get not, I'm sorry, we don't do that. We take whatever the benefit is. We're going to take, is it this one? Gain the income from the track. So I get to draw 6 things, never mind. So I go up on this once, which doesn't give me this. Yeah, I get the income, which should be 6 dice. I get to pull 6 dice. Hold on. That's harvesting. Or is it income? Are they synonymous? Gain income, yeah. So income would be pulling that, which would be pulling up to 5, or pulling up to 6. And I have 2, so I get to draw 4 more. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. He moves 2. This loops around to take this one, which gives him green influence. He takes this, and then these all refill. And then are there 6 translators? There are not, so he's going to hire a Chinese. There's already a Chinese one, then a Sanskrit one he hires at the 2 spot, and then at the 3 spot. Okay. I could pay him to take that Syriac one and then just like get rid of my dude. But I think instead what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do... No, I don't have any gold. I don't have any gold. Will I have to do income this round? I don't think I will. We're going to go here. I'm going to place out this. So this is going to be a gold, and that is going to count as a 6. Is that what I want to do? Yes. No, that puts me up the track. No, I'm going to do that here. I lied. There we go. Gets me a gold. It's going to give me an influence. Or an experience, sorry. And I'm going to get the gold, and I'm going to place it on this guy. And then I'm going to take this action, which lets me either upgrade or buy a thing. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3... what do we want to take? That's 1 point, that's 2 points. We're going to take 4 and take this one. Tuck it there. So at the end of the game, we'll get influence in each of the guilds up there. And then he retires. We're going to tuck him here. So I can spend an influence for 2 silver or gold when I take that action, which is really great, actually. And then this moves down, which lets me take a gold and place a gold. So I can take a gold up from somebody, and I can get a gold. So if I do that, what would it be worth taking from? I mean, I could take from him, pay him a silver, and then he can't retire that guy. Okay. There are not 3 scrolls, so they're going to look for a Sanskrit. This one here. And place it here. He's got 2 things left. And then this will flip. Oh, last card's the last Caliph card. Crazy. Okay. Can I translate something? I got to hire somebody and then see if I can translate. And I can't because I've taken up the 2 spots. So I've got to go up on... Would it be worth going up one of the tracks? I could go up yellow twice. Could I go up yellow twice? I don't have this. So gold for that. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to be able to go up purple. I'm going to be able to go up yellow. I'm going to be able to go up green. I'm going to be able to go up red. I've got no money. We're going to take this. Spend these 2 here. And I could either go up orange, I could go up green, or I could go up black. If I go up orange, it burns my last white die. No, they're all. It burns my last white die or can gain another die. Nothing I have cares about having a certain color die, does it? No. I could go up green and then use the last thing to go up to the final spot of green, which would be 2 points. I could go up black. I think I'm going to go up green. Because if I go up green again, I get to go up on another track. So we're going to go up green with that and get 2 silver. And then I'll probably just trigger the end of the game here shortly. Okay, they're going to move once. Are there 3? There are 5 scrolls. They're not 5 scrolls. They're going to trigger the end of the game. So they're going to place out a Greek scroll. There are no Greek, so they're going to place out Hebrew. There's a Hebrew scroll into here. That's going to go here. That's going to flip this, which is going to do the last one there. That's going to bring in this guy here. And then we'll do all of our stuff, and I'll flip this over to add that to there. And they're going to do here, so they take the bottom thing. We get a worker. I take the top thing. They get a silver. And then they take the middle thing. And I take a gold. Okay, would it be crazy to translate something this turn? I can't translate, darn it. Okay, that's okay. But what can I do? Can I do anything cool? I think I'm kind of stuck. So if I rested this turn, I could trigger this to go up on another track, trigger this to take a card, to tuck a card, which would give me some points, trigger this, which would let me take 2 workers and put a gold down or take a gold. And I think those actions are voluntary, aren't they? I mean, I would give them a coin to basically gain a point if I did that. And then I would take a white worker or take a white die from there. Because basically I either have to hire somebody, which isn't really going to do me much, unless I hire somebody for here and then that gets me another bump up on a track. And I'm going to go up on green, I'm going to go up on purple, and I'm going to go up on yellow. So yellow could be a point if I go up on yellow going up a track now, and then with this, purple won't matter. So maybe that's the move. We just get somebody. Why not? Let's do this and get a silver. And then we're going to just put these 2 down here to take somebody that we want. We'll take whoever we want. And we'll just take... Doesn't even matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's worth the most points, so we'll take her here. Go up on a track. We'll go up on yellow. That's going to be our go. They're going to take 1 more turn. Are there 3 scrolls? There are. They're going to translate a Syriac scroll, which will be this one. And then with Syriac, they're going to drop 1 silver down, or 1 gold down, which will go there. Okay. That should be the end of the game. So I get to add an influence to every spot. Oh, they would have taken that from me. With this, I get to go up on purple, which gets me a worker. Doesn't really matter. I get to go up on here, which gets me a silver and an influence on a card. Doesn't super matter. I get to go up on green, which lets me go up on another track and get a die from my bag. If I take another, if I take what would I want to go up on? I think going up on this is better because I can do this and take this from them, which will be a 6-point swing, 3 up for me and 3 down for him. And I can put influence here. And then the last thing is red, which red I'm already at the top, so I get a gold for it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. And I think that's it. I think we've done everything. So let me get the scoring application out. Okay. So dice sum. So his dice sum is -1, and mine is definitely plus. Mine's 3, 4, 5, 10. It's 10. So I get 2 points for that. Okay, retired translators 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Books 2, 4, 6, 7. Bonus rows is 6. Guilds and Caliph. So I get 3 for this. 6, 9, 12. Research tracks, I get 1, 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 18, 20. Not 50. Whew. Oops. And then finally my scrolls. So I get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, because I've got at least 4 there, so 12. Oh shoot, I have the majority here. So I get 2 more points for that. Hold on. Hold please. That's 14. Okay, so this was 5, 8, 12, 16, 20, because I'm at the top of red, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 31, 32, 33, 36, 37, 38. Okay, that's 100 points exactly. Okay, so it's 30. That's 100 points exactly. All right. All right, let's see what they got going on. So their dice sum is 0. Retired translators. Here we go. This is going to be a hot mess. 1, 4, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 23, 26, 28. Tucked pages, 7, 8. Guilds and Caliph, they get 1 here, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Chinese scrolls, they get 21 because they have 3 of those. Sanskrit, they get 3 points per every 2 retired translators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. Greek, oh God. Not Greek, sorry. They don't get any Greek. Thank goodness. Hebrew, they get 1 for every one of these, so 5. Persian, they get 1 for every neutral translator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 points. And finally, they get 1 point for every 2 influence. 2, 4, 6, 8, which is 4 points. 98. Oh my goodness. Okay, assuming I did everything correctly those 2 games, I won the 2 scholars games, which I'm totally happy with. That's 100 points for me this game. They got 98, and we got 4 upgrades. Right? I have them all played out, actually. Yeah, we got 4 upgrades. So we did win that one. So let's go ahead and read the excerpt from that, which is going to send us to 27. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes there, but man, that was a wild game. Okay, 27. All right, as you walk amongst the books and scrolls of the great library in the House of Wisdom, you think back to the many nights spent reading here, all the different subjects and studies, the many different pursuits of your mind, but you also are confronted by the volume of work you are not familiar with, writings you have not read, and how much more there is that you could learn. You wrestle with the idea of continuing study, and diving into the many scrolls as you can to expand your horizons even outward until the knowledge and wisdom is like a great body of water. Or is the ocean just too vast, its depths too deep for the one to take it all in? Is it time to seek a different path? You may be thinking of spending more time writing, perhaps even publishing some work. Many people have sought your wisdom over the years, and some more income could be useful. So it says select one of the following for your next game. I can look into publishing or continue studying. I think I want to continue studying, so it's going to be 0, 3, 4. And that means that the next game is going to be Inventors of the South Tigris. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out for this Moonsaga playthrough. We've done 2/3 of it. So see you guys next time for the next play. That's going to be it for today. I'll catch you guys the next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.